Don't we look alike?
I wanted to show y'all the finishing look. Just like that. Thank you.
Won't smoke it solo.
Fucking bitches, now you wishing you were with me, living life so trill. Oh, what the fuck was you thinking? You probably wasn't even thinking. Oh shit, now you gotta tell your friends about it. Gotta tell them how you fucked up on the inside.
Baby, won't you meet me by the beam? Too early, baby, later you could show me things. You know what it is whenever I visit Windy City. You don't see. No, 30 degrees, way to go, so hold me tight. Will I see you at the show tonight? Will I see you at the show tonight?
Hey. Truck to the plane, to the truck to the hotel lobby. Me, I go through underground garages, presidential suite on deposit, elevator up to the room, shower up and then we hit the club. Touchdown, gotta see what's up. Area code in my phone. What numbers do I still have? Who do I know from the past? Hit one, she say she got a man. Hit another one, it goes green. Must've changed foes on the team. Remember when you let me in between? That was 2017. All good, chugga, look around, find one to see.
Hey y'all, so as y'all can see, I'm getting ready and y'all probably like, where is this girl going now? But I am going to the State Fair Classic for my team football game. Y'all love football games. I love like basketball season and football season in general. Not a big fan of soccer. This is the hair, you guys. They're invisible locks. But I'm going to style it. I'm going to put some up. Y'all gonna see when I get back on camera. Okay, y'all. So this is the outfit I'm wearing. Just the regular $20 shirt from the bookstore. And skirt, Fashion Nova, purse. Amazing. Amazon, y'all, Amazon. And then I don't know what shoes I'm gonna wear, which is why I got both of them out right now. And I actually am going to cut this shirt just right here first. Well, let me put it on first to see how big it is on me, and then I'll get back to y'all.
Tell my dog and he know what I like. He done found me plenty in my life. Problem is I meet a girl tonight, then I go and treat her too nice. Galleria credit card swipes. I don't even know if she a wife, but I do know one thing though. Women, they come, they go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday through Sunday, yo. Maybe I'll love you one day. Maybe we'll someday grow. Till then I'll sit my drunk ass on that runway on this one way.
2:30, baby, won't you meet me by the beam? Too early, maybe later you could show me things. You know what it is whenever I visit Windy City. She blowing me kisses, no. 30 degrees, way to go, so hold me tight. Will I see you at the show tonight? Will I see you at the show tonight?
Hey y'all, this lighting sucks, but this is the finishing fit. This ain't mine, it's there, but I gotta bring it. Yeah, but this is the finishing fit. The lighting in here sucks. Don't mind the background. I got Paw Patrol on for Bentley. My friend and my roommate's gonna be taking care of him while I'm gone. I got his little collar and his leash out of his food, so they don't gotta go through his stuff and overfeed him. And he just chilling. He eating breakfast. He's eating breakfast. He's watching Paw Patrol. Yeah.
Cool. All right, so we go down 45, yeah? We're gonna stop at Madisonville, yeah?
So we just stopped at the I got the sausage and egg taco.
Sauce? No sauce?
No, I didn't.
Seems pretty good. So we're at our first stop. Hopefully this is our last stop because we're here for like about an hour. And we're 2 hours away. Hey y'all, so we're at the gala. I personally think that the Dallas Galleria is better than the Houston Galleria. Facts. Y'all, this is Crystal. I ain't even introduced her. Y'all, the lighting is good right here.
So right now
Oh, let me let David talk to him. Look, she's getting used to being on the camera now.
right now we waited. I don't even know what to say. But we waited for the bus to come so we can also sleep here. We've been at the hotel since what time? Like
150. Yeah, they're very late. This is everybody. Oh.
you just had to be here.
307. No, I didn't.
That's really how they say.
50 rest on the arm, a tsunami and storm. I say flowers, they are born. But the hoe like it's born. I get higher than the Osborne. On the couch just a thorn. Getting money is so important. You thought I was done. I can go on and on. The cars are foreign. I crack up and start soaring. My heart is torn. Shoot a movie like Barry Gordon. A star was born. My love is like a damn storm. My life full of fun. And I'm one of my hoes born. She never had a time. Motion in it and more alone. Any jeans with a gun. Play with me, it's a whole war. Ain't finished or done. We got some, but we tryna get more. Hey.
Y'all look cool. Hey vlog. I might have food in my teeth, so don't talk about it.
How to
It is a
already fed the program.
8 out of 10. I was eating with mustard, but it's good. We went Rumi. She looking good. She looking cute. Look at her. You was funny. Verified VIP. Yeah.
DJ,
Drop that.
we're gonna sing this one together. You ready? Tasia, you're supposed to press play. Y'all ready?
To connect. I just wanted to change the way Black women connected. I just wanted to change the way Black women were seen and heard, and I just wanted to make sure that they knew that their big possibility was on the way if they could hear and see the stories of other Black women who were doing just what they desired to do. You know, a lot has happened over the last 3 years, specifically with Black women and Black businesses and Black people showing up in so many different spaces and places. And now we hear the stories, and now we know the stories, and now we know that we belong at the table, and now we're creating our own tables. And so I'm so excited to be a part of something with you guys. It's not me creating it, it's us creating it together. So thank you guys so much for showing up for me all weekend long. The yoga event was amazing. The happy hour was incredible last night. And today's gonna be even better. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I will never, ever take for granted that you guys are a part of this community. So I know Jay wants to do a fireside chat with me. So without further ado, we gonna chat it up.
We gonna chat it up. Y'all know I love to get all the behind the scenes details, and I thought it was a good idea for the ladies to kind of get to know you a little bit more. So we know you from Boss Woman Media, but you have created this amazing brand that a lot of people here may not even know, named after your daughter, a clothing brand, L Olivia, but it's on Instagram, Shop L Olivia. So tell us about L Olivia. And girl, where did this come from? You just be doing all the things.
Yes, I have a brand called L Olivia. Make sure you guys are following us on Instagram. Shop L Olivia. L is E-L-L-E. It's French. But I started L Olivia, you guys, because I got pregnant after trying to get pregnant for 5 years, and I had 2 miscarriages. We finally got pregnant in 2020, and I held my breath the entire pregnancy. Just from fear of thinking that we would have another miscarriage. We ended up not having a miscarriage, thank God. And instead, at 24 weeks when I was pregnant, we got told the news that my baby had a disease called congenital diaphragmatic hernia, which basically meant her intestines, her liver, and her spleen were in her chest, and her lungs were not able to fully develop. So we were in the NICU for 35 days. 3 days after she was born, we had to have a surgery for the doctors to move everything down into its right place. Basically, half my pregnancy, I walked around with this secret that we didn't tell anybody. We told 4 people. We told 2 people that we pray with, and we told our pastor and our first lady. And we intentionally didn't tell anybody because we wanted people to pray for us and not anybody to feel sorry for us. And so she had the surgery, and we were placed in the NICU. In the NICU, I saw the gaps and the holes of systematic racism in the healthcare sector that left me stung. And I knew that advocacy and representation were not synonymous, and I had to make sure that my little girl, my Black little girl, would always know how to advocate for herself.
The most unprotected person in America is the Black woman. The most neglected person in America is the Black woman. And because of that, we have learned how to bend and carry generations on our backs. Our bodies becoming the ladders for those around us to climb and climb. And we do this with love. We do this with whole heart. We have cared for, fought for, nurtured everyone else but ourselves. We have become professionals at learning everyone else's magic but our very own, become willing gardeners for a garden and a soil that is not ours. We do this secretly wishing, hoping that in return the sacrifice will be the seeds to nourish our own. And yet we wonder why our dreams seem so far, why we haven't even really dreamed at all. We wonder why our exhaustion can't be cured because we've lost sight of our soul's deep yawn. We second guess if we too are worth the bent backs and the climbs towards the future that we yearn for. Black women, said to be the most unprotected, disrespected, and neglected, and we fight every single day not to stay there. So it's time that we learn that it's not selfish to take care of ourselves, to learn the balance of community care and not self-neglect, to find that we too can own our magic and not have to tone it down for the sake of other people's comforts. We too are the reimagined. We too are the future we've been looking for. It's time to tend to our gardens too. It's time to let the seeds be planted in our soil too. We deserve the flourish. I said we deserve the flourish. I said we deserve the flourish too. If you needed a sign, this is it. If you needed permission, write your name in this poem. If you needed a reminder, consider yourself reminded. You deserve to flourish, to have a full and beautiful life because you are deserving of it. And not because of what you do, not because of the things you cross off your list, not because of how you care for other people, but simply because of who you are. You deserve to flourish.
You know, years later, the number of times people have told me, from the CEO to the last company I've worked for, to a very senior person at Capital One who said, I said hire her back because she was the person who always asked the question that needed to be asked, but nobody was brave enough to do it. And I didn't realize that that was the identity that I was creating. And so I'm learning from that and saying, when I'm uncomfortable, when I don't think I have all the tools, I'm gonna work really hard to learn, but I'm also gonna recognize that that discomfort is part of what I want, because that's my growth, and I'm gonna build and frame that brand of who I am through that.
That's good. I wish we were taught to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, right? When you're a young kid, it's almost like you think when you're uncomfortable, I need to run. But I love that. I love that you say that. Nicole, I saw you speak a few years back. You know, that's when I was like, okay, this is my Sora. I'm so proud of her. Yeah, shouts out to DST in the building.
Yeah,
So you started some. And I remember at that time you were juggling between 2 full-time jobs, literally. Like full-time attorney, going into sports agency, killing the game. I mean, like you came in like a storm, right? There are so many women that are toiling between trying to pick maybe it being an entrepreneur, corporate America. How did you finally take the leap, and what should our ladies that are here today be looking for? Is there a sign to know like, okay, it's time for me to let this one thing go?
Yeah, that's a good question. In the sports agency world, it's not like a typical salary usually. So you are paid when your player is paid. So if you only have one player, you're probably not making enough to survive. So when I first got into the business, I had to work as a full-time attorney to pay for the passion project of being a sports agent. And I did both of those for 7 years. You know, early on it was not a problem. I had one player, but then I had 20 players. And so I was working day in and day out, moonlighting as an agent. I knew the goal was to leave law, and I had set up all these guardrails. Okay, I'm gonna pay off my student loans. I'm gonna have this level of savings. I'm gonna have this level of expertise in sports. And once I check these boxes, I'm gonna leave. And jumping into the sports world full time, to me, was my personal and professional Hail Mary. You know, in football, we have what we call a Hail Mary. It's a pass that's really dangerous, but can be a game changer, right? You can win or lose on a Hail Mary. And I think every single person in the audience, or when you have a dream, has some professional Hail Mary you have to take. It's just about win. And so I had checked all those boxes, and then unfortunately, the fear kept me there. I did all the things I said I was gonna do, and then I was gonna make the jump, and I still didn't make the jump. And it honestly took me almost having a nervous breakdown, and my health, mental and physical, being affected from working so much, to be forced. I was forced. I feel like God forced me to make that jump and to take the Hail Mary, and it was the best decision I ever made.
Oh, fear is paralyzing. How many of y'all right now are literally paralyzed by fear? Not sure where you should, yeah, that's a real thing. Oh my goodness, that is such a real thing. Yes, Phil, what'd you say?
I said the fear kept me there.
Oh my goodness. I mean, it could be business, it could be relationships, it could be anything. Fear will literally keep you where it's time to move on.
Yes.
Yeah, that is interesting. Is there a secret to success? Is there a secret to that success and staying motivated and, you know, just finding that thing? Or is it just, you know, just walking in the greatness and gifts that God has given you?
I mean, a lot of it's favor.
Yeah.
Right? And I love to talk about favor.
Yes.
Because there are people that are as smart as I am, that work as hard as I do, that maybe do everything the exact same, that have not had the same level of success that I have had. It's God, that part, right? And so I always think it's a little bit of the favor and the work ethic, the expertise. You know, it's a little bit of a perfect recipe of all of it. But I wouldn't be here without the favor of God.
I'm happy I could eat, y'all. They got vegan burgers. Yes, ma'am.
Our first pitch. Our first pitch is a business called Sweet Kiwi. Hello everyone, excuse my voice, I have a really bad cold. I'm so excited to get the opportunity to present to you Sweet Kiwi, a food package, consumer packaged good brand that's playing in the frozen dessert industry, an industry that's set to hit $176 billion by 2025 with an impressive annual growth rate of 5.4%. We target health-conscious million female consumers between the ages of 18 to 55. Why? Because we all struggle to eat healthier. Let's be honest, eating junk food is delicious and comforting. People love to eat food that tastes good, but they need to eat food that's nutritious. And most people find themselves in a constant battle between eating what tastes good and what's actually good for you.
Hello everyone, thank you. My name is Felicia Jackson. I am the inventor and CEO of CPR Wrap. In 2002, I almost lost my baby to a choking incident. I was working in the medical field and CPR certified, but instead of doing what I was trained to do, I froze. Thankfully, my husband was there and he was able to save our son. But it was then I realized if this could happen to me, then I know it's happening to people everywhere, and it does. According to the American Heart Association, more than 350,000 out-of-hospital cardiac arrests occur in the US every year, with 240,000 of those happening in the home. The person most likely to respond to that emergency will be you. It has been proven that CPR provided immediately after cardiac arrest could double or even triple a victim's chances of survival. But 80% of Americans are reluctant to perform CPR due to a lack of knowledge or fear of causing harm. This is why I invented CPR Wrap. Our patented disposable CPR template protects and guides any non-medical responder during CPR. CPR Wrap has an attached one-way valve mouth barrier for rescue breathing, visual hand placements for proper compressions, and simple CPR instructions that can be translated into any language. They come in adult, child, and infant sizes with a price point of $9.99.
My name is Brittany Coleman, and I'm the founder and CEO of Tough Cutie. We are a new women's outdoor brand on a mission to support women from the ground up and increase diversity in the outdoors. And we're starting where all of your outdoor adventures begin, with your feet. Whether you're taking a walk in the park with your friends or tackling the entire Appalachian Trail, Tough Cutie merino wool hiking socks are made by women for women, specifically with our needs in mind. We are the next multi-million-dollar women's outdoor brand on a mission and poised to take the $460 billion outdoor industry by storm. We combine the ethos of Cotopaxi, the social impact of Bombas, and the environmental consciousness of Allbirds into an entirely new experience. But I am getting ahead of myself, so let me tell you a little bit about how this all began. You might be surprised to learn that when I was a little girl, I didn't actually dream of owning a line of socks. I grew up the youngest of four to a single mom, and we were actually sporadically homeless. So today when I tell my family that I'm going on hiking trips, willingly sleeping in tents, it's a little bit of a joke to them. I went to Duke University and the Wake Forest University School of Business, and then entered a corporate career. And I was succeeding with some of the most established brands. But one meeting really changed things for me. The topic of that meeting was a new women's outdoor brand.
So I got into banking because I needed to get a real job, or at least so my parents thought so. And so I got there and I walked into call centers. This is my journey. I started off in call centers where most of the folks look like many of us today out in the audience, and they're starting their careers. And I thought to myself, oh wow, what a wonderful opportunity to meet people where they are and to help them amplify and elevate. And that's been my journey. Come back, and so make sure you have your cell phones out so you can follow them on Instagram. So I'll start with you, Tanya.
Okay, my Instagram is Tanya, TONYA.RAPLEY. And I would say my nugget for you is push yourself outside of your comfort zone. And for me, my comfort zone was moving to New York City with $500 in my bank account and sleeping on my aunt's couch in East New York. East New York, that is like outside of New York. But I pushed myself and I walked away with so much. I walked away with a business, a magazine cover, a master's degree, so many things. And I also walked away with a belief in myself because I pushed myself and I won. And I think that when you do that, you begin to gain more confidence and you're willing to take more risk because you've already betted yourself and won.
Amen, that's good.
Man, that was good. My Instagram is HeyTola, HeyTola, and the Girl Wonder page is GYRL Wonder, WONDER. I would say your plan and your vision and your story is yours, right? Quick, before I moved to LA, my mom was like, so what's the plan? Because I didn't do it the way she did it. She thought I was gonna fail. And that really hurt my feelings. Like, damn, that's my mom. I'm like, for real, but I'm gonna do it anyway. God said, so I moved. But like, that's really it. It's not for anybody else to understand. Your parents or like whoever, it doesn't matter. You don't get it, that's cool. It's not for you to get, it's mine. I understand it and I'm gonna move. And also like giving yourself a moment to feel whatever you feel if something doesn't go the way that you expected it or the way you envisioned it or how you wanted it to go. Feel what you feel, and then the next morning we gotta get up and get to it because the checks coming, the emails are coming, like we still gotta get work. But like definitely allowing ourselves to sit in our feelings, not ignoring it, acknowledging it, bring it to whoever we need to bring it to, the therapist, whoever hurt our feelings, and then we move on.
Correct, that's good, that's good. All right, thank you for that.
Okay, y'all can follow me at @_Jessica Veronica, VERONICA, and then my looks AI is up there. It's in beta. Feel free to test it. And I would leave you with act like what you want is already yours, and everything in between is just there to season you up. So like take everything that's happening until you get your vision. Like this is supposed to happen. This is good for me. This is healthy, and that'll keep you kind of on the right journey when it feels like, well, how did we get here? So. That would be my tidbit.
I love the seasoning. Is that Laura's or Slap Your Mama? Because there's a difference on this one. Y'all, are these ladies not amazing? Can y'all give it up? Jessica, Tola, Tanya, thank y'all so much for blessing us today. Now I have one rule. When Marty introduces our next guest, we didn't fly down here, we didn't show up today to not show love, all right? So let's make sure that we stand on our feet when our next guest comes out here to show a lot of love, right? Can y'all do that, ladies? Yeah! All right. Y'all give it up for Marty McDonald, everybody. Okay, you're not in a wardrobe change again, though. Oh, y'all, I love it. I love it. You look great, sis.
I don't know how to act. Listen, I have gotten sleep, you guys. So I'm like, change me, make me look cute. Because I'm at home with 7-week-olds, okay? You guys, I need everybody to come take a seat. Our special guest is here. The person you bought the tickets for, Kiki Palmer, is here. So excited to have a conversation on reinventing yourself and constantly making a name. And listen, Kiki is in the headlines, and we love to see all that she's doing. We're gonna play a quick bio video, and then Kiki's gonna come to the stage.
Keke Palmer is an Emmy Award-winning actress, singer, songwriter, producer, and television host. She launched her record-breaking podcast, Baby, This is Keke Palmer, with Wondery Amazon, and will next star and produce the Universal Studios comedy, The Backup, opposite of Kevin Hart. Keke hosted Vogue's first ever official live stream for the 2021 Met Gala. She also hosted the 2020 MTV VMAs. She hopes to inspire her millennial contemporaries to harness their power and drive the change they hope to see in the world. Boss women, please welcome Keke Palmer.
That you in is incredible, but as an entrepreneur, you have to learn how to put on a seatbelt of pivot sometimes.
Yeah. I think don't be afraid to pivot, and don't be afraid to go in a direction that other people may not understand, but that you feel is true to you. And I think for me, the main thing that I always think about when I'm deciding to put my heart into something is my heart in it, or am I expecting a particular outcome? And when I feel like what I'm doing is I'm expecting something, specific, or amount of views or amount of money or whatever it is, then I tell myself, okay, maybe this isn't what it should be, because I'm a very strong believer that what you should do should be based in purity and what you love and what gets you excited. Because even if things don't go right or something goes wrong, it becomes easier to pivot because you're not basing it off of unrealistic things. You're not measuring it off of something unrealistic. So to me, it's just about rolling with the punches, following your heart, seeing what your audience is responding to and figuring out how to scale from that. Sometimes, if you make candles and bags and they liking the candles, well, make more of the candles so you can go back to the drawing board and figure out how to get them on board with the bags. Things like that.
And then even with that, right? Like, we live in a society where no's take people down. I'm sure you've experienced no's your entire career. You started very young, right? You had to put on a resiliency and build up the muscle for no's. But sometimes we get a no and we crumble. We don't know how to bounce back from a no. What do you do when you get no's? Are you in the bed eating ice cream, or are you bossing up?
I mean, it depends. Usually, anytime I get a no, I'm just thinking to myself, wow, they ain't really about it then. They ain't really gonna get it. I know that's crazy. That's actually a crazy way to think, but I think it's something I developed younger. When I would go to these auditions and I wouldn't get the part, I would literally tell myself, that movie ain't gonna do good then. I know that's so crazy, but I think it's important to see yourself as the prize and somebody that's gonna bring value. And it doesn't mean, that you're bashing anything that's not with you, but hey, if they don't know where the gold is at, then hey, I don't know what to tell you. And that's kind of how I think about it when I get a no, is that, they missed it. They didn't see what they had, and I'm gonna go somewhere where I am adored, appreciated, and needed.
Yes, you are the gold. I love that.
Thank you. I think it's easy for us in this world where we're constantly having to prove our validation through what we're doing, and also prove our validation through certain systems. In my world, it's winning a Grammy or, getting an Oscar or whatever it is, and it's easy to think that if you don't get that validation that, oh, maybe there's something you're not doing. And I think we got to rewire that thinking, because it's important to go where you are loved, where you are cherished, where you are valued. That's where you should put the validation, not the places that people are telling you that you constantly got to prove yourself and you're not good enough. You have to rewire your thinking to say, well, maybe they've got it wrong. It's not me that has it wrong that they're telling me I'm not good enough. Maybe they don't have the vision. Maybe they don't see what it is. How many times have we seen that Shark Tank show and people getting told no and come around, their business is $1 billion from The Ring? And what about those beautiful black women that made that lipstick? The lip bar. And so it's like, it's important that we get out the mindset of thinking that a level of credentials or whatever somebody thinks, or that I'm the one, that when they tell us we're not good enough, that's bond, because it's not true. That's just one person. That's just one sister.
And even in there to see you, what do you want the audience to know on how they can continue to support you?
Well, first of all, I appreciate you guys for supporting me in all the different ways that you have, whether it been my music or my podcast or my acting or KeyTV. You know, KeyTV is a free, self-funded, all by me network that is on YouTube. Subscribe and check it out. We do scripted and unscripted works, and we're continuing to grow that business. But I think for today, what I would love to say is that I hope that you guys are all exchanging cards and phone numbers with each other. Because I think when I'm coming to an event like this, I'm thinking about all the badass women that's out there in the audience that have something to offer each other. And I think that's what we need more of, is to support each other. Not just the people that you know and the names that you are recognizing like myself, but like, you know, get in business with the sister next to you, okay? It's like a church plate. Turn around and say to your brother, how you doing? You know, we gotta do that, because that's what's going to help us. It's, you know, we got to come together. If we want to see more wealth within our community, we got to work together. And I know, you know, it's sometimes hard. Well, I don't know. Can I trust this person? Or can I give it a try? And if it doesn't work out, then move on to the next one. But we got to do business with each other if we want to expand what's going on in our community to something positive and that's full of wealth.
Listen, everybody gonna be in your DMs telling you their businesses, saying Kiki shot it out. Listen, thank you, Kiki, for being with us. Give it up for Kiki, you guys.
This is fabulous. Oh my gosh, this is fabulous. You guys are so fabulous. Thank you so much. And try to stay cool, girls. Everybody needed one of them little Amazon fans, because it's hot out here.
I'm so hot like that. Y'all give it up one more time. It's Keke Palmer, everybody.
You want to stay for the pitch competition? We're giving away $100,000.
Right. Who about to get this money?
Some really good business.
Kiki said, let me pitch.
All right, you guys, we're about to announce the winners for the pitch competition. We'll be right back.
Bentley. Hey, this Stinker baby. Hi. Hey, this Stinker baby. Hi. Hey. Why my feet look so fat? Ew. Bentley, scoot up some so my feet won't be in the camera. Please. Please. Put my house shoes on. Hey, this Stinker butt. Hi. Hey y'all, so as y'all can see, I am finally home and I missed my baby. I haven't seen him all week. Like literally, I ran on 2 hours of sleep these past 2 days. But I just wanted to show y'all what came in the bag. This is the outside of it, super cute. So we have 2 edge controls, always good to stock up on. Same brand. There was actually this lady there with a booth set up with this edge control, I think, or was it a different brand? No, I think it was this one, and she was doing people edges. I don't know. I don't necessarily really know for real. And then there's this Shea Moisture Even and Radiant Raw Honey. Oh, this is exfoliating toner pads for uneven skin tone. Let me see if this can... Okay, so yeah, this can be used on your face and neck. We're gonna see what this is about. Overall, the event was nice. Like, as y'all can see, there was so many boss women in the building, like so many boss women. They were giving out a lot of tips on how to be successful, stuff that we can use, like resources that we can actually use and put it into our business. I tried to record like almost every guest they had come up there that spoke, so that you guys can take in the information as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Kiki came and spoke about her transition from where she started with acting and all of that until her KTV, I think she said, and like being a mom and stuff like that. So overall, the event was nice. State Fair the day before, it wasn't that nice, but yeah, even the game, like, it was a little bit off. But overall, like, I enjoyed my weekend. It was a very productive weekend. As y'all know, Prairie View produces Productive Panthers, period. But y'all, I'm about to cook and I'm about to tidy up this set. I'm gonna show y'all. Really super duper cute for a customer. It's pants set, and she got this top to go with it. So I'm about to finish that, tidy it up, because she's receiving it tomorrow. And yeah, you guys, actually I was gonna show y'all like how I package up my stuff, but I think I'm gonna do that in a different vlog because I really don't have enough time for that. And I know, like, once I eat, I'm gonna have the best sleep ever because I haven't slept in 2 days. Or is that a day? 24 hours? I don't know. I'm not really like a math person, but when it comes to reading and writing, I could do that all day long, baby. So yeah, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you haven't already, go watch my day in the life as a college student vlog before this. I need to edit that too. So your girl, I just have a lot to do. So bye, y'all. Okay, y'all, so I actually wanted to show y'all the finishing look of the set. Super cute. My mannequin don't have no shape, so, and I'm holding it with my hand. But this is the finishing look. It's super cute. Purr, don't play with her. Okay, y'all, so I'm about to package that up. I gotta get my little braid in the back. Well, I keep saying braid. I gotta get my twist in the back fixed. Nothing major. It just feel heavy, and I asked her, like, can you like redo it because it feel like it's about to disconnect. So I'm about to go do that. I gotta drop it off the set off to my customer. I'm gonna take Bentley to the dog park. I'm gonna go to the gym. I got a lot to do today, but I just wanted to show y'all the finishing look of that set. So make sure y'all go follow my set vlog on Instagram, and bye.